Have you ever wondered what it would be like to walk a day in someone else's shoes? I'm a person who's always curious of this, of how people got to where they are today, such as what made them decide to get into that career field, what made them decide to join the Air Force, what made them become a doctor, lawyer, or any other profession for that matter. I'm always curious if they had to give up any big dreams in order to attain that goal and get to the level that they are today. Hi, my name is Kristen, and I would like to tell you just a little bit about myself, from what my hopes and dreams were when I was younger, to what my future plans are today. I will begin with where it all started, which is where I grew up. I grew up just outside of Grand Rapids, Michigan, where I had one older brother. He was about 3.5 years older than I, and with us being kind of close in age, I wanted to do absolutely everything he did. And that brings me to my first dream that I had when I was growing up. I had a love of sports, and I played every sport I could, but the ones I stuck to most was basketball, volleyball, and soccer. My favorite sport was soccer, and of course, being a girl, my favorite athlete was Mia Hamm. I wanted to be just like her, from going to the University of North Carolina and playing soccer there to going on and playing for the U.S. women's national team. I did everything I could to keep up my talents. However, it started to hit me that, the reality of me actually becoming a soccer star kind of fizzled out. So as time went by, I started to think of more realistic dreams, and that was to become a physical therapist. So instead of taking scholarships to go play soccer and volleyball in college, and no, not to the University of North Carolina, I decided to take the most sensible financial route for school and took my studies to Grand Rapids Community College and go for a degree in physical therapy. I got through my first year of college pretty easily. However, when I started my second year, I started to realize how difficult it was working 3 jobs and going to school full time. That's when the thought of joining the Air Force hit me. One of my best friends had joined the Air Force right out of high school, and so I got to see a lot of the opportunities she had gotten to do. I thought it was really neat that she got free education, got to travel the world, and got to get paid for staying in shape. So I went and talked to a recruiter, and soon later I learned that I would be making one of the biggest decisions of my life, and that was to be flown off to San Antonio, Texas, to begin my military career. Let's go ahead and fast forward about 3.5 years from then, and that brings me to where I am today, stationed at F.E. Warren Air Force Base in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Since I have been here, I've learned a lot and experienced quite a bit, from learning my job to snowboarding at 12,000 feet in the Rocky Mountains. Not only I have experienced those things, but I've also learned to grow up a lot faster than most people by living on my own and handling all my financial and life problems for myself. Time here has been on average pretty decent. However, I have gone through some hardships and life problems that a lot of people haven't. One of those is having a knee injury at 20 years old and still having to deal with that. I've gone through 2 knee surgeries already, and I'm about to go under a third within the next week or so. I have to go through a total of 4 knee surgeries, and hopefully after that it will fix me. However, with going through all these injuries and rehabs, it's given me a lot of experience with physical therapy. My life kind of went in reverse. My initial goal was to become a physical therapist. I went and ended up joining the Air Force, and now here I am, wanting to be a physical therapist again, just because I've experienced so much, and I want to give back what they've given to me, and I want people to know that I know what they're going through. The previous comment I made brings me to the now and how I want to achieve my goal of becoming a physical therapist. As you all know, I'm enrolled here at AMU, and I have a degree plan in sports and health science. I'm taking this class not only to fulfill my requirement for that degree, However, I am also taking this class to finish up my Community College of the Air Force degree in bioenvironmental engineering, which is my current career field in the Air Force. While I try to achieve my goal of becoming a physical therapist, I still want to make the most of my career in the Air Force, as I believe you should always try to make the most of everything in life. My experience have brought me to where I am today, and I am not going to give up my dreams anymore. I have learned that even though I took a different path in life, I still came back to the square one, which is where I wanted to become a physical therapist. I do not want to get to a point in my life where so much time has passed and then it's too late for me to do what I really wanted to do. I want to make the most out of my life, and the only way to do that is to believe in myself and work hard and achieve my dream.